Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm trying to situate my laptop here. Okay, I think that's okay for now. Who do I have online? I'm literally sitting right up under my AC vent, so um, I had to put my jacket on because I will get cold, and it ain't pretty. Hey Tara, how are you? Hey A Marie, how are you? Long time no chat. All right, let me see if I prop something up under me laptop so y'all can see me and not all that other stuff. How are you guys doing? That's good. I'm glad you guys are doing well. What I'm going to do, because I was thinking about this, was I'm going to um, do a reading if I can. Just a little willy nilly around where I'm sitting. So I'm trying to situate myself. And forgive me, I just ate um, after not eating since maybe 9 o'clock this morning. So I could be just a little bit gassy. So I apologize in advance. I know what you mean. I'm kind of dragging myself. I'm a little tired myself. It's like bring on the weekend. Also, too, I am on Instagram. I'm like a Jane of all trades. I started making my own personal candles and they come out freaking amazing. So I am on Instagram as Alex's .passionate.creations. If you guys want to kind of go out there and see my work and maybe follow me, it's up to you guys. Hey Tori, how you doing, girl? Okay, so what I'm gonna do while we wait is I'm gonna do a general collective reading. Hopefully it resonates. If it does, you guys can absolutely go ahead and comment that it does resonate. It doesn't. Alex, what the hell are you talking about? Um, you know, just kind of whatever. Anybody else been highly emotional? I've been like in my feelings. Oh my God, Tori, no. I hope good things. I know, A Marie, I've been like the past 2 days, I've been like knee deep in my feelings. Like, what is going on? I rarely get into my feelings. All right, let's see what we got. God, angels, the universe. What do y'all have for our wonderful collective out here today? Look at this monkey shit. The first card out. So it looks like maybe a lot of us are going through healing periods. Um, you know, I hope this is not like a new situation where you're getting hurt or you just got hurt or you were betrayed. You just discovered that, your side dude, your main dude, your backup dude has somebody else, or you're the backup to the backup, right? But I just kind of feel like this is a focal point for right now. A lot of us are doing a lot of healing work. A lot of us are having a lot of dark nights of the soul, right? And I just kind of feel like God, angels, and universe is clearing up some much needed debris, especially emotional debris as well. That's one of the worst cards in the tarot for me. I don't like that card. All right, God and universe, this is what I'm talking about. There you go. They're trying to clear up some space inside of you so we can bring on, the good times and some money and some rewards and some blessings and some miracles, right? So the 10 of Pentacles is, job well done. What I'm also getting as well is that this is like your legacy card, right? This is a card that says, the generational curse stops here. So the rest of your generation line, the rest of your life, the rest of your legacy is basically, kind of like paid for. I love, love, love the James Baldwin saying, your crown has been paid for. It usually relates to African Americans, which basically means that, the hard work and effort from your ancestors basically paved the way for you. So I'm definitely looking at this, from the 10 of Pentacles standpoint, whereas your crown is paid for. I kind of feel like, again, whatever work you're doing here is going to pay off big for you. Okay. So for a lot of you, and I know some of you know who you are, who are experiencing a bunch of BS right now, it's on purpose, right? It's for your greater good, and especially it's for, kind of like your long-term benefit as well. I have a saying written downstairs in my dining/computer room, and it's like a temporary inconvenience for like a long-term satisfaction or something like that, right? So this too shall pass, guys. God damn it, look at that. This is the this too shall pass card, the Wheel of Fortune, right? The Wheel of Fortune is basically, this is the karma card. This is what goes around comes around. This is buck up, it'll get better. This too shall pass. You're going to move around. You're going to move away from this. This is just a cycle. It's just a phase. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay. Now, for a lot of you, like myself, I'm like, bitch, I don't feel like keep going nowhere. Okay. Bring that shit back. Okay. And talk to me about something real about when this shit is going to end. This is the this shit is going to end card. Okay. So what goes around comes around. This is cyclical. Life is cyclical. Life is all about cycles. So this too shall pass. Okay. CashApp is AlexAngel01. Thank you, Tara. All right. So we have the Three of Swords. We got the 10 of Pentacles. We got the Wheel of Fortune. It's crazy because it's like a lot of us are wanting love. We're wanting like that perfect relationship. But the universe is like, but wait a minute. Okay. Not yet, not yet, not yet. But in the meantime, take some of these coins and good luck and good faith until we get your love in order. I tell you guys, I cannot make this up. I can't make this up. The Four of Swords is that meditative, again, recovery from them damn Three Swords, right? The recovery from the Three Swords. And this is you kind of contemplating, healing, kind of healing and kind of getting ready for the next phase. I love this card because you see here, he ain't playing. He like, look him. Don't act up because he ain't stupid. It's like, look, you just got me, you just got me, but you ain't gonna get me again. So I kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, yes, especially with this Mercury retrograde, if you feel stuck, if you're like, shit, just hurry up already. Again, it's designed that way. You're on guard, you're ready, but the universe is not. So this is kind of like your quiet period to kind of, relax, meditate, give God some time, learn some lessons, morph a little bit, and then you can kind of move on. All right, Natasha, I just received your payment. So anytime you're ready, you're absolutely welcome to ask your questions. Okay, and guys, I'm just going to multitask while Natasha is asking her questions. Now, look, I'm getting hot. And if you guys see my shoulders, they're kind of peeling because I got sunburnt. I got burnted, but I'm much better now. Anyway, Natasha, until I see your question, I'm going to continue on with the general collective reading. And guys, just as a reminder for anybody who may be new, If you do want to ask a question, they are $5 per question. I am using Cash App. My Cash App ID is AlexAngel01, and you can send your payment with the number of questions you would like to ask. Um, and as the live broadcast is going on, um, I will answer your questions here. If for some reason it ends and I don't get to your question, I mean, I know a lot of you guys, so I can just reach out to you via text message or even call you afterwards. Okay. So Tori got your payment. Tara got your payment. And again, Natasha, I got your payment as well. So let me go ahead and put my phone on vibrate. Oh, interesting. A Marie. Yeah, look, there's that card. But I will tell you something. That ain't gonna stop them from trying. I will tell you that is not gonna stop them from trying. All right. So again, guys, I do have your payments. I have Tori and I have Tara. So anytime you're ready, you can ask your questions. In the meantime, again, I'm going to continue on with my cards. The last card up is the Six of Swords, right? I love this because this is basically, kind of like a progression. You're hurt, and the universe is kind of giving you that glimmer of hope, like, you're gonna be all right, baby. This is for your generation, this is for your legacy's good. And this too shall pass, and just take your time, just wait. Right. And this is you guys basically moving on. Right. Six of Swords is moving on, moving away, getting the hell out of Dodge. Fuck this shit. Right. Moving over into kind of calmer and cooler, calmer waters, I should say. Okay, Natasha, you're up. Okay, the question is basically, you're at a loss as far as what to do with your dad's car, whether or not you should keep it or you should give it up. What I'm hearing right now is keep it for right now. This is going to sound crazy, but I love this message. Keep it for right now, because God, angels, and universe are basically saying that um it's kind of like a security blanket for you, or like a memento or something of his, that you can kind of say, for instance, when you sit in his car, you can kind of feel his essence around you, you can feel like him hugging you, and it's almost like you're kind of quote unquote drowned. Hey Marcia, you're drowned in his essence, in his energy. And for right now, we want to keep you kind of quote unquote drowned in that essence and in that energy. Now, what I'm also hearing too is that, okay, well, yeah, Alex, it's also a financial burden. I got to find somewhere to park this shit. Like, it could be like an eyesore or an inconvenience at the moment. I do kind of feel like, especially, your dad is also going to give you specific information on what to do and when to do it. I'm also hearing too that there is a family member or somebody in need who the car can go to, but you guys just haven't figured out who that person is as of right now. Okay. So I hope that helps. Also hearing that you are being asked to move it or pick it up, or hey, somebody needs to come and get this. If you need to put it in storage for maybe like a month or two, just kind of, it's almost like hold off until your dad gives you next steps and next lessons. Quite honestly, of course, he's here as he always kind of shows up, Natasha. He doesn't really care. He's like, give it to whoever, I don't care. Right. But I think for at least right now in the 3D, God, angels, and universe are wanting you guys to kind of like pause for a second, um, and then wait for further instructions. You're welcome. All right, Tara, that's two questions. You want to know if your dad is proud and what he thinks of your life. I love it. I love it. I love it. Your dad is awesome, by the way. I tell you guys, when your loved ones come through, however they were to you guys as parents, I will let you know that I feel that as well when they come through. First question, you want to know if your dad is proud of you. Yeah, your dad, I kind of feel like, and Tara, stay with me, like, update and confirm in the chat as I am reading your dad's energy. But I kind of feel like with your dad, like you were his, I don't know if you were his daddy's little girl, but I feel such a warm sensation, nurturing and love from it coming from my solar plexus. And he's like, nothing is too good for my daughter. Right. So it's almost like, is he proud of you? Absolutely. Absolutely. He loves you more than he's proud of you, by the way. He loves you way more than he's proud of you. When he's and basically what that means is he doesn't give a shit what you do, just as long as you're safe and nobody's messing with you. That's first and second. The other thing too is he just wants to love you. He just wants to hold you. He just wants to hug you. They're saying to me, I kind of feel like I don't know if in his life he would look at you and look in your eyes and maybe make googly faces at you. And maybe when you were younger, you were a little girl. And I kind of feel like if more than anything, that's exactly what he would want to do and spend time doing if he was still here, as in the rest of the world is shut down when it's you and him because you're his baby girl, you're his little girl. Okay. Second question, what does he think of your life? He doesn't give a shit as long as you're happy. He does want you to move for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. He's saying to me he doesn't really like that area. He feels like you could be someplace better. And again, that has to do with nothing's too good for his little girl, right? It's almost like he wants you someplace safer where he can kind of keep an eye on you. He just doesn't like the energy, say, for instance, around where you live. I don't know if it's neighbors, I don't know if it's neighborhood, but it's almost like him wanting to lift you up and put you in a safer spot where you're protected. But not only that, but you're nestled in like a loving environment. Okay. Thank you for the confirmation that you were daddy's little girl. That's awesome. He has such a pure love for you, Tara, that again, I feel it in my solar plexus and it's just a hug. It's like, he might have tapped you on your nose like, "What are you doing, little baby? What are you doing, little girl?" You know, and he just loved you. Angels are saying too that he wants to connect with you. So I don't know if this is busyness. I don't know if this is lack of sleep. I don't know if this is you not knowing that he's around you, but he's wanting to connect to you. Again, if he could have anything in the world, it would just be that moment where he can kind of know that you see him and he sees you and feels your essence and you guys have like this very 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 emotional exchange. Okay, let me know if I did not answer something or if you need clarity on something too. And Natasha, that goes for you as well. If you want to ask your next question, that is perfecto. And while they do, guys, I'm going to continue on with these cards because I know it's kind of hard, say, for instance, to formulate something, in like a shotgun standpoint. How can you connect just knowing he's there? Just knowing and believing he's there. I'm pretty sure everybody on here has seen the movie Ghost, right? And by the way, that's exactly how spirits communicate. Now, Hollywood had to give you guys physical representations of how that connection takes place. So, as an example, when Patrick Swayze sat inside of Whoopi Goldberg, you guys needed that visual effect of how that occurs. Okay. So, yes, one part of it was Hollywood, but the second part of it was energy as well. So, the whole thing about him walking through doors and being multidimensional and can be here and be in Paris at the same time or get to Paris at the blink of an eye, all of that's accurate. Okay. So for you, you just have to kind of like open up and believe and then pay attention to the way in which he's going to start to communicate to you. I don't know if your dad smoked. Can you confirm that? Because I'm smelling like I don't know if it's a cigar or a cigarette or it's just like that smoky sense. I don't know if it was a cologne, right? I kind of feel like that's exactly how he's going to connect with you, in that you could just be somewhere and you can smell it out of nowhere, right? And that is a spiritual gift. I just don't know the name of it. where we can kind of smell, oh, he didn't smoke. Then it has to be like a cologne or some popular scent that reminded you of him, that he will kind of bring to your attention. You could be at work, you could be in the bathroom, you could be with your lover, you could be anywhere, and you just will feel that essence. That physically is him saying, baby, I'm here. And what's unfortunate about this universe is that it's a wide open book. So he could show up at any time. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. So, Tara, let me know if you have any other follow up questions. And again, Natasha, I'm waiting for additional questions if you have. And Tori, my Cocoa Muffin, you are welcome to ask your questions at any time as well. Okay, I got to put these cards back in case they want to come out. I put the cards I just pulled to the side. I'm like, okay, that's not going to work. Tara, he does want me to tell you that he loves you, and I feel like you want him to know that you haven't forgotten him. And he's saying, I know that. You can't. I won't let you. Can you confirm that as well? All right, let's see what else Tarot has to say. Oh, he loves you very much. He loves you very much, and he misses you. Natasha, I'm hearing yours as well. Your mom, for some reason, is really, really, really giddy and very pleased. I don't know what happened. I don't know what you did. I don't know what just occurred, but mom is pleasantly pleased, pleasantly surprised, and very, very, very giddy. It's almost like a ticklish nature. I know that she watches over one of your daughters and communicates heavily with one of your daughters. She communicates heavily with one of your daughters, so I don't know if she's she's giggly and I don't know what that word is. Angels are saying giddish. That's not a word, but she's giggly related to something related to your daughter is what I'm getting. Awesome. Congratulations on your new job with the great salary. Wait till you see the house, honey. Wait till you see what it may be a fix me upper, by the way. It may be a fix me upper, but wait till you see that house, honey. Okay. Just make sure that there's a room for Alex to come visit. That's all I'm saying. Ah, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. She's telling me that your daughter is kind of starting to take after her. I don't know which daughter. I think you know which daughter, but she's saying your daughter is starting to take after her. And I think she just thinks it's the funniest thing on the planet. All right. For everyone else, this dude, where is he? Right? Where's the one who's not hiding and doesn't run away? And he's gonna look, he's sitting down. He's playing his position to the T, right? I kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, this is your focal point. This is your guy. This is the one you want. Okay. You do want stability in your life. You do want somebody to come in and kind of quote unquote take control. Take control as in be a man, right? Angels are saying, but hey, are you going to allow them to? What the hell kind of hoops are they going to have to jump through to get there, to get and take that position, right? And then number 3, I mean, would you even know what to do with him? Would you rub his feet after a hard day's work? Would you rub his back? You know what I mean? Would you have his food on the table? You know, and I can see some of y'all just rolling eyes, right? Just roll. But if this is your King of Pentacles, why wouldn't you? I know I would. Shit, he wouldn't have to ask for shit. Okay. As if he's the King of Pentacles and he's acting like a King of Pentacles, which the King of Pentacles will do, honey. Yeah, absolutely. I will kind of quote unquote submit to him. And I'm not going to even go into the whole submission thing. It happens with both partners. So don't get all stereotypical with the word submit. But I kind of feel like too, a lot of you, especially right now, this card is representing a lot of your energies. It's almost like for a lot of you, say for instance, who have been emotional, you're needing emotional stability. For a lot of you, say for instance, who are moving, you need kind of shelter and, home stability. For those of you who are in your career, you're needing, career stability, right? So I kind of feel like this card is, basically kind of like the bare essence of what we all should be working towards. Okay. What's also important to mention here, too, is yes, this is absolutely the King of Pentacles, but don't put a man on it, right? Work towards these things regardless if the man is there or not, by the way. Angels are like, oh, you done started some stuff. All right, back to my questions. Um, Tori, I feel like you just want to ask why the hell are these things happening? And the simple question is the universe is regulating and balancing you out. Um, I won't charge you for that question, but uh oh, Natasha, the white lights, they're kind of like back over here, right? Kind of like back in the crease, and they, almost like somebody's shining a flashlight and then they go away. Um, so what is that? What is that, guys? Oh, she's stressed. That's what I'm getting. So you can go to however many eye doctors you want to go to. Um, they're all going to say the same thing. Nothing's wrong. We don't see anything. The reason why you're seeing them is because either you're straining, you're stressed, or you haven't been sleeping well. Yeah, that's stress, honey. What I would also pay attention to is especially your diet, right? I would pay attention to your diet, making sure you have enough sugar in your diet. You guys know I'm not a medical professional, I'm not rendering medical advice, but sugar is important. I know, especially with dieting, everybody eliminates the bad carbs. Makes sense. Your body needs sugar because it helps with your serotonin levels. Your serotonin controls your anxiety and also your depression. So basically, your mood. Okay. Um, yeah, you're stressed out, darling. So serotonin basically is like your go-to hormone. And if you're not eating, you're not sleeping, you don't have the appropriate amounts of complex carbs with the good sugar, the sugar from fruit, the sugar from, natural carbs versus, like bread and pasta and all of that stuff. Those are the negative carbs. But if your body is not getting adequate amounts of sugar, um, oh, yeah. Sorry. You're going to have issues again with concentrating, with focusing, with concentrating. I'm just hearing a lot of fogginess. So you could have blurred vision as well, right? In addition to the white lights. Okay? The second thing I just got as well is um an inability to communicate and speak, because it's almost like your brain to your mouth function. I don't know what area of the brain controls that, but I also feel like that could be affected as well. And then the absolute last thing is you could be dehydrated also. Okay. Now, dehydration does not just mean drink a shitload of water, because your body's going to produce that right back on out. It's going to come in and you're going to piss it or sweat it right back out. You got to get those electrolytes back in your body. Okay, so Powerade, Gatorade, something. A lot of sweets. Okay, that's A Marie. Yeah, if you are dehydrated as well, you could have headaches, you could have cramps. Cramps are a direct indication that you are dehydrated, right? You don't have enough water and oxygen going to your organs. Okay, so for all of you guys, your water intake, and not just water intake, but those electrolytes, you got to get them in there. Take you a multivitamin, take you a gummy vitamin, do what you drink some vitamin water. This is the time of year, I know, especially for myself, where I get dehydrated and I suffer. Okay, I really, really, really do suffer. Okay, and a doctor said to me a long time ago, it's raining behind me. A doctor said to me a long time ago, by the time you are thirsty, right? By the time you're like parched and it's like, oh, I need something to drink, you're already dehydrated. Okay. So, A. Marie, if you've been eating a lot of sweets, that's a lot of sugar. The overload of serotonin produces depression. Okay. Not enough serotonin produces anxiety. Okay. So, if you've been eating a lot of sweets and you've been in your feelings and you've been depressed, again, not a medical professional, but it could be a part of why, you've been maybe feeling down and out lately. Okay. Cool. Yeah. The dehydration, you'd be surprised at what all happens when we're dehydrated. I mean, your organs are starved, right? They're not just starved of liquid, but of oxygen as well. You could be hallucinating, right? Hallucinating or getting dizzy or feeling nauseous. Honey, when them organs are starved, you'd be surprised as to, how your body reacts in response to that. Because basically what your body is doing is trying to recuperate, right? It's trying to steal and take from other places to um to feed itself. So for all of you guys, especially us as being women, we tend to burn a lot more energy, especially mentally. So make sure, guys, that you are eating correctly, you are eating enough. Forget that waistline because a good man ain't paying attention to no damn waistline. He's paying attention to what's on the inside versus what's on the outside. So don't hurt your insides for the sake of what you're looking like outside. Okay. So, Natasha, I think you have one left, I think. Tori, anytime you are ready, I know you're like, okay, I'm having an issue with asking my questions. And Tara, I think you have one as well. Yeah, that dehydration will kick you in your ass. I always know when I'm dehydrated because I get cramps in my back when I'm trying to go to sleep. I also want to say, too, I've not done any kind of research on it, but I also really do believe that dehydration also causes insomnia or contributes to insomnia. So, again, guys, I'm multitasking, pulling these cards and moving on with the cards. The next card up until I get my next question is the Knight of Pentacles. Let me hold that up. Okay. It's the Knight of Pentacles. The first card up, the first pentacle was the King of Pentacles, right? For a lot of you guys, I'm trying to try to share the screen with the cards. For a lot of you guys, you want to get here, but you could be dealing with this one, right? Or on his way to becoming this, the universe is slowing him down. And why? Because he needs to mature more. For a lot of you guys, you could be dealing with somebody who is younger or who has a younger mindset. And the knight is slow. You guys know this is the slowest moving knight in a tarot. The knights basically, they usher in news and information. Okay. This is the slow poke of all the knights. Okay. But the one thing about this knight as well, as I think I explained before, is he's unrelenting. So it may take him 12 years. Okay. But he gonna get there. Okay, it's gonna take him some time, but he gonna get there. Tori, I'm waiting on you. Okay. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Mwah. My Siri just went off. Okay, Teresa, I'm accepting Cash App payments for your questions. So if you want to send $5 for that question to AlexAngel01 on Cash App, I'd be happy to. You do have messages from your angels as well. And I do kind of feel like there's one she kind of wants to let you know, like, it's almost like they're kind of quote unquote judging your behavior as of late. And I kind of feel like that's why you may be asking that question as well. So yeah, if you do want the answer, go ahead and send 5, 10, however many questions you have to ask to AlexAngel01 on Cash App. Okay. Tori, darling, I'm waiting for you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're wondering, well, what can I ask? What do I want to know? And The answer to that question is always about relationships. It's always about, 99% of the time, it's about relationships. Well, when do you see this one? And do you see this one coming back? And what about this one? What is this one thinking or feeling? And that's fine. That's completely fine. I think right now we're all in a fog, especially because it is Mercury retrograde. You guys know the middle retrograde is the worst. Okay. So it's almost like it's not even Mercury anymore, but it's like it's freaking Saturn. And Saturn is the worst planet, by the way. Sorry, Capricorns. But Saturn is one of those planets that will bring you to your knees when it comes to karmic and spiritual lessons. Okay. All right, Coco Muffin. Coco Muffin Junebug. Okay, you feel like your emotions are all over the place right now and you need to know what direction to go in. What guidance does the universe have for you is to do nothing, right? Because basically it's almost like you're running around with your head on fire. And you're like, okay, well, what should I do now? And we're like, put that damn fire out. How about that? Right? Let's work on that first. And that is allow your emotions to subside. Coco Muffin, you're a Cancer. Please tell me your zodiac sign. Because I do believe you have a lot of emotion and a lot of water in your chart from, if I'm correct. And if that's the case, it's going to be hard for you to sit down. It's going to be hard for you to calm down, sit down. It's going to be hard for you to sit in one spot. Coco Muffin, what is, oh Lord, no sir. That devil in the Two of Cups right behind him. No sir, not today, Satan. Not today. I do kind of feel like collectively a lot of you guys are frustrated with your current state of affairs, your current situations, and that again makes sense to me. I said to one of my clients that, especially with the Mercury retrograde nearing its end, I do know that we have the shadow period that a lot of you guys will start to see relief soon. Now, for those of you, as an example, who heard me say that to you before, and you're like, well, damn it, Alex, I ain't seeing no damn relief. I'll simply say to you, well, where the hell are your emotions? You know what I mean? Have you calmed down? Like, are you trying to be relieved? You know what I mean? So, Coco Muffin, I'm waiting for your zodiac sign. This next card that came out, guys, the truth shall set you free. The King of Swords. Lord, y'all done had all these court cards so far, right? And the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and now here come the truth, the general, the great leader. Angels are saying to me, for those of you who this card is going to resonate with, they're asking you, are you telling yourself the truth? Do you know the truth? The truth has to do with what you want. Do you know what you want? Don't talk to us about what your emotions want. I just want to be happy and I just want somebody to love me. That doesn't mean anything to us, right? Because again, how it relates and how you connect to other people in the universe, don't give a shit about that, right? We hear about your evolution. So it's almost like, what are you going to do with your spark? What are you going to do with your energy? Now, again, human emotion says, I want to be loved. Okay. So I kind of feel like, especially with the King of Swords, it is saying to you guys, do you know what you want? Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know what you want emotionally. You know what you want practically. You know, you want somebody who's going to be there and who doesn't run and, he's stable and, he's honest and he's, hardworking. You want that guy. Right. But do you know the truth of who you are? Right? You want the King of Pentacles. Are you the Queen of Pentacles? Right? So this card to me says kind of delve into your inner truth, which is why I feel like a lot of you guys, especially with the Mercury retrograde, are experiencing this stuckness, right? Because God, angels, and universe are wanting you guys to declutter right? Declutter, especially emotionally, and tell yourselves the truth of who you are and who you will be to this King of Pentacles. Okay. The other thing I need to mention to you too is, yeah, absolutely, he's on his way. Okay. But I do believe that, there's a certain level of truth that you guys are going to have to kind of quote unquote own up to, right? In order to accept him, be compatible with him, get used to him being around. I mean, you want to piss a woman off? Say to her, oh, well, you got to get rid of half of your shoes and let him move in. Give him half of the space in your closet. And she immediately going to be like, I don't know. But you want him. But this is who you want. So it's almost like, are you ready to make the necessary sacrifices? Are you ready to do the work based on what it is that you want, what it is that you need, what it is that you desire? I know a lot of you guys are strong, black, beautiful, independent women. I love you, right? Whether you're African American or not, I don't even give a shit about the color, right? But a lot of you guys are self freaking made. When he comes in, he's self made too. Okay. So you're self made and his self made. It's y'all are evenly yoked. So nobody is one up on the other one. So y'all are completely equal. Is that a truth that you're willing to accept? Right? Or are you one of those people who you want to control the situation? Don't let me get started. Let me move back over to my questions because I don't want to start nothing. Yeah, okay. I thought you were a Cancer, Cocoa Muffin. Your emotions, what I need for you to do, if I say to you meditate, you're probably going to roll your eyes. Most of you guys will, but that is my answer. For you, I feel like maybe if you can get away, maybe take a little short girls trip. I feel like you need to remove yourself from your current environment, right? Because I feel like also what's happening in your current environment is all of this energy and all of the things that you are going through, you're depositing that energy into your home, in your car, where you are. So it's almost like even if you have a good day, you still have those, negative energy deposits around you. So meditation, cleansing, kind of getting a smudge stick or some sage and clearing out your house, clearing out your car, clearing out your environment would be perfect. Okay. Taking a cleansing bath. Now, again, if you're not that type of person, honey, get to the beach. Let the beach do it. The ocean, that is Mama Earth. Okay. Get by an ocean, get by some moving water, some rushing water, and allow that shit to cleanse you. Because I kind of feel like for right now, it's almost like you need to be a completely different person because your emotions, I feel like, are consuming you. Oh, I finally make oh, it was it was freeing to open your heart completely. Yeah. See, how can I say this? A lot of you guys freak out, like, and I'm just for those of you guys who are following along and reading A. Marie's last comment. And Coco Muffin, I'm waiting for you. My comments are so delayed. Yeah. I don't know if that's you or your connection or my connection, but continue to comment as much as possible and I will read them and get back to them, Coco Muffin. Okay. So, I don't know if you heard my answer as far as like girls trip, get to the beach, get to some water to cleanse. If you have, go ahead and send me a comment to let me know you received that. And if again, any questions you want to ask, absolutely ask your questions. But in the meantime, I'm going to go to A. Marie's comment about opening her heart completely. When I read for you guys, and I hope I don't lose power, but when I read for you guys, I know a lot of you guys cringe when I say to you, walk away, do something else, forget him, put him down, like do this, like, right? You cringe because from a human standpoint, a physical standpoint, you're like, oh shit, she means get rid of him forever. Oh my God, we're breaking up. Like, Alex, what do you tell him? No, no. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it. That's Albert Einstein. And that basically means that if you are sitting in the throes of your problem and you cannot figure out how to solve it, we're saying to you, get the hell out of Dodge, go somewhere else, reset, and then you kind of come back to deal with your problem. And for you, Tori, darling, Cocoa Muffin, for you, Tori, I feel like your mind is working overtime, almost like that shit is on fire. And again, the only thing that's going to put that fire out is some sort of water, a nice breeze, a margarita, if that's what you so choose to, indulge in the spirits. Something to basically reset you. And just like your computer, honey, you need a hard reboot. Okay? You need a hard reboot because again, I just feel a lot of tension and fire up in this area of your brain. No, no, Tara, your promotion has not been put on hold. That's Mercury just kind of dragging its feet. I do feel like it's on somebody's desk, right? It's on somebody's desk who could be out of the office due to COVID. Out of the office due to COVID, or no, they're saying out of the office due to COVID. So I kind of feel like, okay, Cocoa Muffin, thank you. I feel like, Tara, are you, I will say to you, are you stressing over it? And you'll be like, no, not really. But then I'm like, okay, are you thinking about it a lot? You're like, nah, maybe every now and then. So this is what your mind is telling me, but emotionally, energetically, it's like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. The anxiety is active. Okay. So for you, Tara, when it comes to your promotion specifically, I need you to let go and let God. I need you to go ahead and package it up. God, this is something that I really want. I love you so much, and I think I'll be perfect for this position, but I can't continue to stress over something that you're in control of anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. Trust you, believe you. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. I love you. Bye-bye. That's what you need to do. Package it up, give it to God, and let it go. Thank you, Tara. Okay. So, continuing on until I get other questions from Cocoa Muffin. Does that make sense to you, Tara? All right. Oh, look at that. This is one of my favorite cards of the tarot. This is Cancer, right? The Chariot. This is moving forward victoriously. This is also a card of aggression. So a lot of you guys who are thinking, okay, God is just going to bring it to me. He's just going to come and put it in my lap. Honey, God is that good and he can do that. But you need to get up and work towards and help him out. It's almost like if he got to walk 10 miles, shit, I'm going to get up and try to bust out 2, 4, 5, 9 miles to try to work towards him so I can not hurry up, but so I can kind of meet him at the necessary place and time to receive my blessings. For you, A. Marie, by the way, their angels are pointing you out and directly related to this card. This is what opening up your heart is, right? It's opening up your heart and allowing the universe to draw and pull you in to that necessary situation where you will be emotionally equally yoked with a lover. Okay. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a lover per se. It could be a love of, love of work, a love of a hobby, love of a new car, love of decorating your new house. You know what I mean? This is basically saying to me for all of you guys specifically, whatever it is that you're asking for, whatever it is that you're wanting is coming. Okay? It's coming. The key is for you guys to remain faithful. Again, the message to Tara with the whole give it to God. That is one thing about me and my relationship with God. I'm like, dude, he's got it. Like, whatever. I ain't worrying about it. Like, people will say to me, oh my God, you're not going to. No, why? I believe in God. So he's got it. It's to the point where I had a conversation today with God, and I'm like, dude, I don't even know what to ask you because you already got everything. Like, what sense does it make for me to ask you for anything? You already know what I want, what I need, and the my destiny anyway. So what the hell? Why? Yeah, I ain't say what the hell of God, but you know what I mean. It's like, why even bother? Why even ask? You know what I mean? So, your help is on its way. Your request Your request will be answered at the available order. What is it? Um, your call will be answered in the order it was received. Right? It will be processed by the next representative. So it's almost like for a lot of you guys, yes, you are on hold. It's like, damn it, Mercury. But your call will be answered by the next available operator. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, honey. I trust him too. I mean, my relationship with God is so comfortable and it's so lax. Sometimes my angels will get on me because they're like, you need to be manifesting more. You need to be bringing stuff in. And I'm just like, why? I don't feel like it, right? I don't feel like going through a universal lesson right now. Okay. And then what happens is I'm not manifesting. So what do? They go find the lesson and they stick it into a situation that I'm like, I don't know. It's like la la la. I'm just minding my business, doing what I'm doing. And it's like, boom, there's a universal lesson. And I'm like, shit. you know? All right. Tori, do you have any other questions for me? Too many cards flew out. Wheel of Fortune again. You guys have, angels are saying to me, a lot of you guys are in an emotional fog. Them ears on fire. Mm-hmm. He would much prefer if something else is on fire too. Wink, wink, right? He would much prefer for another part of you to be on fire, dear A. Marie. All right. Who do we have on? What do you guys want to know? Dear God and angels, beautiful universe. What does the collective want to know? Give me direct messages. Angels are saying money. They're saying money. When is this pandemic going to be over? Do you see me moving? Or how will my move go? Somebody is nervous and scared about the next step or next phase of their life. It's not because the next step is scary, but they've been in their comfort zone for too long that they're so kind of afraid and nervous about leaving it. I don't know if that's you, Natasha. If that's related to you, go ahead and bing me and let me know. Okay, Coco Muffin, I see your next question. I've seen the angel numbers 111, 333, and 444 right before something has happened or a bomb has been dropped these past few days. I've had the thought of initiating contact with said person. That's how you know a woman is pissed. She start using legal terms. With said person whom I want. All right. 111, that's the Holy Trinity. 333 is people. And 444 is stagnancy. Okay. So it's almost like you're looking or wanting something, kind of like divine intervention. You're looking for a sign on whether or not you need to interact with these people, or if you should just stay in your current position, like you just gonna play your position. And that came right off the dome. I see your comment, Natasha. First of all, Coco Muffin, because I'm skipping around. I tend to be schizophrenic like that at times. At times I completely release my physical and allow my energetic to take over. And if I ever did that in front of you guys, it would freak you out. Good or bad idea? It's a good idea because I feel like from your standpoint, your solar plexus, you want to do it anyway. I think your curiosity is getting the best of you. right? And you kind of want to know some things. But I also feel like deep down you miss said person. Right? And they're also saying they want to hear from you too, which is the reason why they haven't really contacted you because they felt like you were pissed off. They didn't necessarily know how the conversation was going to go. So they just kind of quote unquote fell back until you calmed down or until you reached out to them. Does this sound familiar to anybody else, by the way? Maybe that person that you're wanting to hear from, you haven't been hearing from, and you're like, well, damn, why haven't they been contacting me? Ladies and gentlemen, for any gentlemen who are in this room, if you are a fire breathing dragon, ain't nobody calling your ass. Shit, I ain't. Okay. So when you're wondering why said person has not reached out as an example, I would simply say to you, well, do you have your fire breathing dragon ways activated? Okay. So it's a good idea. I feel instinctually that it's a good idea. I will say to you, Coco Muffin, honey, don't go with no bullshit. Well, I need to know what happened. When and if you reach out to them, be very pleasant. Hi, boo. How you doing? I miss you. Okay. You will catch more flies with honey than you will with vinegar, honey. Okay, honey. Okay, Natasha. Okay. See, I picked that up that you were nervous about moving back to LA. Angels are saying to me the environment. It's almost like you have been Georgified and now you got to go back to Calified and you don't know what that's going to feel like and what that's going to do. Use your gut, your solar plexus as like your inner lighthouse and allow it to guide you. Your nervousness, yes, it does have to do with moving from one comfort zone, as I mentioned, into another one. One thing I need you to always remember is that you are always your comfort zone. So wherever you go, it goes. Okay, so don't worry about that. Well, I can't say don't worry about it when you're actually worried about it, but you are your comfort zone. So I don't care if you were sitting here or if you were in Beijing, you are your comfort zone. So wherever you physically are, make it comfortable. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know. Atlanta is like its own world. Atlanta is like freaking Pluto, right? And now you got to come into the inner atmosphere, the inner universe, and you got to sit, say, for instance, near Venus or near Mars, and you're like, I don't know. The heat of the sun alone will throw you off. Anyway, I'm getting all nerdy. Do angels have anything to say about that? It's crazy you were able to pick up on that. I think I answered that. And Marcia, she said, yes, it does. It resonate. Yeah, I'm getting a little delayed responses, but you guys just hang out with me. I got a tester text message yesterday, just a hey, you look nice, and that's it. All right, ladies, I'm about to teach y'all a lesson right now. Okay. And I need for all of y'all to pay all of attention. Natasha, I'm going to put your conversation, I apologize, I'm going to put your conversation on pause momentarily, and I promise I will get back to it. Okay. Now, everybody else who's dealing with a guy who is either not in contact or your contact is a little skittish, like, right? It's a little short. You're pissed. There's something going on. Like, it's not flowing. Okay. This is who I am addressing right now. Okay. When it comes to men, and if I have any men in my room right now, please go ahead and speak up. Okay. And I've learned these lessons from men. Okay. And I'm not talking about just regular everyday men. I'm talking about sluts and hoes. Okay. Because I kept the devil very close to me. Okay. So I could learn his tips and tricks. Okay. So when you and a guy have not been in contact, 10 times out of 10, he's giving you space, right? He's either giving you space because he doesn't want to hear the nagging. He doesn't want to hear the fire breathing dragon. He doesn't want to deal with the bullshit. Okay. So he will not contact you and he will give you space, even though you ain't asked for it. A lot of y'all need it. Okay. Because if you are breathing fire, honey, you need space. Okay. Now, The reason why he's not contacting you, perhaps, is because number one, like I said, he's giving you space. Okay. So then for a lot of you guys, you're like, okay, well, I'm not going to call him. I'm going to let him call me. That probably is not going to happen. Okay. Because number one, guys are not girls. Right? Guys are not sitting around talking about, okay, well, I haven't heard from her. It's been 3 days. Let me go ahead and call her, whatever, see how she doing. Maybe some, maybe very few, right? But the average guy is not doing that. Okay. He's like scratching himself, like, oh, what am I going to eat tonight? Oh, let me look at my phone. Oh, damn, I need to call such and such. That's usually how it goes. Okay. So that's instinctual. I need to call such and such. Okay. Then the little bit of processing that he may do, and he may be like, okay, well, I don't know. Is she mad at me? Is she this? He gonna do like a little analysis before he makes that call. If he comes up with, oh, she's mad, she's pissed. The last time I talked to her, she was that, or any of that, he gonna put that phone right back down and go get him something to eat. Okay. While you are on the other side talking about, well, I'm hoping to hear from him by such and such and such and such, right? Okay. So now, if he does not call you, and then you take it upon yourself to call him, he may not answer or he might. If he does answer, okay, you cannot continue with the bullshit. You can't. You can't resurrect an argument that you guys had like 2 days, 5 days, a week ago, because he's not going to stay on the phone. He's not going to want to talk to you. Okay. What you have to do, the advice to you is ask him about himself. How you doing? If you have emotions like I missed you, I just wanted to hear your voice. I'm missing you and I want to see you. Say those things, right? Because a lot of you guys, you will complain that the guy is not doing those things, but guess who ain't doing them either? You, right? So remember, law of attraction is going to bring back to you what you put out there. So when you call him and you talk to him, hey, it's good to hear your voice. I missed you. I don't even care if y'all argued and he was in the wrong and this, that, or the other. You're calling him because deep down you're missing him and you want to talk to him. Leave that attitude bullshit alone because it's just going to prolong the argument. It's just going to keep him not calling you. It's going to keep the distance in space in place. Okay. So fuck the dumb shit. Okay. Just be like, oh, I miss you. I just needed to hear your voice. If you can stroke his ego, I'm just saying it doesn't hurt. It's never going to hurt, to have your ego stroked or to stroke his ego. Okay. Because guys need that. People need that. Hell, y'all need that. Okay. So now you call him, you talk to him, everything is pleasant. He on the phone, like, all right, I'm just waiting for this bomb to drop. I'm waiting for her attitude to change. I'm waiting for this fire to come from somewhere. Don't do it. Just be like, if you have the fire and if you still got issues, you still got problems with him, babe, I was just calling to check up on you. I miss you. Hopefully I could see you soon. How you doing? How's your day going? La, 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 right? Have a pleasant conversation and get the fuck off the phone. Okay. Here's why. And I learned this from Matthew Hussey, who's like this relationship guy, this British guy. And he's also on YouTube as well, right? He reminded me of the energy behind this, right? About getting off the phone, getting in and getting out. Y'all always hear me say less is more, okay? You give him the pleasantries. Hey, babe, I miss you, la, 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 la. You remind him why the fuck he likes you or loves you in the first place, okay? Then you get the fuck off the phone. You snatch the energy away from him, okay? What happens energetically? You pull away, right? Not intentionally and not negatively, naturally. That's important. You pull away naturally. And then what happens? He starts to call you. He sends you that good morning message that, hey, how are you? That, hey, you said you wanted to see me. So that guys are going to gravitate towards positivity, pleasantry. Okay. Why do you guys think that when they finally get married, they marry the airhead, right? Because she's fucking nicer than you. Okay. Forgive me for my honesty. Y'all know how I am. Okay. So When he comes back, when you do have a conversation with him, I apologize, guys. But hey, Crystal Beauty, thank you so much for joining. Scorpio's in the house. Um, when you guys finally start communicating again, you have to remind him why he feels about you the way he feels about you. If you coming across with this and nagging and on some bullshit, he gonna be like, babe, I gotta go dry my motherfucking socks. I can't stay on this phone. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. And then guess what? You're gonna have an attitude on top of the attitude that you just fucking had. And whose fault is it gonna be? Let me correct my hair, right? Whose fault is it going to be? I give you one guess, just one. Right. Okay. So let me go back to my comments and stop preaching. Y'all know I'm an ordained minister too. So anyway, let me go back to my comments. And Natasha, I did not forget about you. Okay. So Crystal Beauty, just because you just joined, I am answering questions for $5 per question. If you want to cash at me, AlexAngel01 on Cash App. And, at this point, you can ask as many questions as you want. So if you have, once you make your payment and I confirm the payment, then I will answer any questions that you have. Natasha, back to your move. Angels are saying to me, you have to predict how this move is going to go. Had a conversation with a client earlier today, and basically, instead of taking the passive approach, as in, oh, I wonder how it's going to go, I want you to take a more aggressive, faithful approach, as in, okay, here's exactly how it's going to go. Everything is going to run smooth. We may have issues with boxes getting lost during the move. That's okay. But the rest of this is going smooth as fuck. Okay. So get a little bit more aggressive when it comes to the energy that you're putting out there. That's something, if I had one wish for every last one of my clients, was that you guys got a little bit more faithful and a little bit more aggressive when it comes to asking and requesting things from this universe. Okay. I don't know nobody else on this planet who has the crunchy and funky and hilarious relationship that I do with my angels. Okay. I will get into sparring matches with them. They know. I get into sparring matches with them. I'm like, look, I don't appreciate that. It gets to the point where I throw tantrums sometimes when I have to do stuff. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I ain't calling her and telling her that. And it's like, yeah, you will. And I'm like, I'll roll my eyes or whatever and sit on it for a day. And then guess what? I'll be right on the phone talking about, hey, I got a message for you. You see what I'm saying? So I really wish that you guys would understand that this universe is the air that you breathe in. It's the air that's around you. It's your heart beating. It's the light that's on. It's the wall that's to the right of you. It's food moving through your body. That is the universe. It's not out there. It is. It just is. It's just all around you. Okay. You are a child, a representative, a creation of this universe. You have the power and ability to bend energy and create stuff that first or never existed. And I wished for a lot of you, you would do that more. The thing I will always say to you guys is make sure there is no negative intent, because that is what launches karma. Negative intent is, I hope that bitch break her leg so he could stop seeing her ass. That's negative karma. Okay. But if you're like, oh, I really would like to be with him, I hope that, he becomes available one day so he and I could be together. That's neutral karma. Excuse me. That's neutral energy that will not cause a karmic response. Okay. Going back to my comments. The strong aggressive energy is what I've been trying to put out there. Thank you for confirming. And smooth is the exact word I used to say how this move was going to go. And it will, Natasha. I feel, by the way, it's a lot. I mean, you're just moving from the East Coast to the West Coast, but I feel like based on all of the things that you have to take care of, it's like moving from one planet to another one or one continent to another one. It's like going from Atlanta to freaking Nigeria. You know what I mean? It's so much, right? But we know you, we know your energy. You have two phenomenal freaking representatives here that are going to help you, right? So it can't go anything else, any other way other than smooth, by the way. Okay. So be on the lookout for that. I love that question, Marcia, and thank you for asking that. If we're sweet and loving, does that mean that he never has to own or be held accountable for his ish? Best word created in the 21st century. Ish, right? Why the fuck does that matter? That's the problem, right? Because at the end of the day, what I heard, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but what I heard, what I'm hearing, what I'm getting, what I'm sensing is that you prefer to be right than to be loved. Take your time, I'll wait. I'm gonna check my phone. You prefer to be right other than to be loved. And by the way, when it comes to relating to a man and being in a relationship with a man, that's not going to work. It's almost like there's only one person in this relationship who's got the ding-a-ling. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, so sweet and loving, you should be that all the time, whether he's wrong or right. I mean, don't you want the love right back? I mean, think about something. If he said that to you, it's like, she nags all the time. So should I be sweet and loving even if she's nagging? Can you imagine somebody asking that question about a woman? Right? Let's keep it real. They'd be like, we'd all be single. We'd all be single. So let him off the hook. Let him off the hook. Okay. But that's a great question. And if you guys have questions about things I'm talking about, that's perfectly fine. Okay. The paid questions are, specific to your particular situation. Coco Muffin, I think you have two left. I want to say you have two or one left. Oh, angels are saying to me, look at the card just sitting at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. This is the card of happiness and celebrations and, kind of reasons to be happy and, hold ceremonies, right? And I do kind of feel like a lot of you guys want this, especially Natasha, when it comes to a move. And this is a ginormous move, right? But even in all of the chaos, you will still witness and experience stability. You will have stability. And for some of you guys, it's for some of you, and I feel like I'm about to piss some of you off, but it's almost like some of you guys don't feel right unless there is drama. By the way, freaking great relationships are boring as hell, right? When nothing's going on and we loving each other and everything is great and his kids and his baby mamas are in order and my baby daddies are in order. That shit is boring as fuck. Okay? That's what hobbies are for. Okay? Not the fucking drama. Stay away from the drama. It's like, don't we have enough of it in the world? I mean, I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm going to stop preaching. And we're going to get back into asking questions and answering questions. That's great. Natasha, Marcia, LOL, just wondering if it's set up for them to repeat the offense. Think about something. If you are monitoring him to the point where you're keeping up with the number of offenses he's repeating, okay, he's destined to fail anyway, right? He's not destined to fail because of his actions, but he's destined to fail because of your monitoring. So By you monitoring, that's basically saying, bruh, I'm never going to let you off the hook. I don't give a shit what you do because I'm watching every step. That also speaks to an insecurity about you, right? If you have to monitor him and monitor his actions, that's another way of saying controlling. Oh, did she say it? Yes, she did. Sorry. Okay. That's you being controlling. Go on and tell me I'm wrong. Go on, Scorpio Marcia, tell me I'm wrong. Okay. Um, I mean, I think that's the King of Swords that came out. There he is. Right? You got to be honest with yourself. Who the hell do you want in a relationship? Okay? Again, I apologize. I'm about to piss some of y'all off. A lot of the times, women, and I'm putting myself out there as well, we want men to do what women do. And I don't give a shit about sexual orientation. Like I don't have no qualms about that, right? But if you're heterosexual, are you trying to date another female or are you trying to actually date a male? Right? Because the things that you want him to do and be are female attributes that he's not going to be because he's a man. Okay? So if he's rough around the edges, that comes with being a man. Eat it. Oh, you joined late. Okay, my connection was questionable. Um, and no worries about joining. I know you're working, but I talked briefly earlier about sleep, eat, and health and serotonin levels. So that I addressed that at the beginning, and of course, guys, when this is all over with, you can always go back and replay any part of this video to get your answers or anything that you didn't understand or needed clarification or just needed to replay. But Ariel, the depression that I addressed, I've been feeling down. Many other people in the room were feeling down as well. I do believe that, yes, absolutely, it has everything to do with Mercury's last hurrah, right? Before it actually starts to level out and go direct. Okay. But I also attribute it to, especially this time of year, you could be dehydrated. It's like you could be sleep deprived. Do you have enough water and liquid and oxygen? Are you getting enough sleep? Right? Sugar controls serotonin levels. And if you are depressed, that basically means that you have an overabundance of serotonin. Right? So I would monitor, say, for instance, your sugar intake. But I really do feel like it's the remnants of Mercury. I really do feel like it's the remnants of Mercury. It's the remnants of Mercury, as in, it's the darkness before the dawn. So for a lot of you guys, say for instance, who have had dark night of the soul types of issues during this Mercury retrograde, excuse me, it's almost like that dark night of the soul making its last go round before it's gone for good, at least for another maybe year or so, depending on your cycle. Okay. Ariel, let me know if that answers your question. Coco Muffin said hater cousin. Not to talk to the person I want anymore, good or bad advice. I don't have to answer that. If you just called him said hater cousin, them giving you advice obviously is bad. I have to start driving just in case I can't ask my last question. That's okay. Okay, cool. Thank you, Coco Muffin. Ariel, you've been craving sugar. Go on and eat it, girl. Go on. No, Marsha, you don't get to say not every misstep because that means some of them. That means some of them. And again, if you're monitoring even just some of them, you're still monitoring. The issue is not the missteps, it's the monitoring. But Ariel, going back to craving sugar, yeah, I also feel like you're a little sleep deprived. There are some of you guys who can actually probably sleep an entire day just because you're so tired. The other thing, guys, you have to remember too, we're in the very hottest parts of the year in the Western Hemisphere. Okay. July and August are the two devilish months, right? They're the 2 months like January and December. They're the two 31-day months. They're back to back and they're the hottest of the year. Okay. So you guys have to get water into your systems. You have to get some sort of Powerade, Gatorade, something with electrolytes in your systems. Okay. To keep you guys from being dehydrated. What I'm also getting, Ariel, too, is that you could have also felt weak, sluggish, fatigue, just the whole gambit that I'm getting as well. Tara, is that another question? I don't know if you sent another payment. Not every misstep, but specifically the offense that caused the two to stop speaking, and also the adage. I forget how to pronounce that. We teach people how to treat us. I really wanted to know how to pronounce that word. I know what it is. The adage. Okay, Angels just said the adage, but I think it's pronounced differently. Anyway, Marsha, this is your circular logic, the stories that you're telling yourself to justify yourself, your behavior. And again, I'm not buying it. If you love him, just love him. That's end all be all. If you love him, just love him, right? And by the way, just think about something. Ladies, just think about something. If you are with a man and this is the man that you love and your man loves you, you guys tell me realistically, like for real, tell me if you're loving him, right? If you're loving him, if you're loving him how he needs to be loved, what problems could you have? What problems could you have? Thank you, Tara. What problems could you have if you're just loving him? Okay. Ariel, I heard in my head you saying something about a deficiency. Yeah. You're 10 times out of 10, if you are tired, if you're experiencing cramps, that means dehydration. Also, guys, if you stick your tongue out, right? Mine is pretty pink. But if you stick your tongue out and it's looking white at all, that means you're dehydrated. Okay. Tara, how's my man feeling about me right now? I feel like he's quite horny, in all honesty. I don't know, and I'm sorry, guys. Y'all get the answers that come in, but I feel like he's a little horny and a little frisky. Um, yeah, because I'm seeing visuals that I wish I didn't see. But I don't know if you guys just had sex or if it's been a minute, but I feel like he's wanting to have sex with you. Yeah, he's feeling frisky. I'm sorry. I keep refreshing to be like, okay, shh, okay, is that it? It's like, all right, flush, give me a new one. Flush, give me a new one. And they just keep showing me different sexual positions. I'm sorry, but it's what I'm getting. I'm sorry, but it's what I'm getting. Um, yeah. Ariel, I'm reading your last comment. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I mean, the other thing too, guys, you got to be careful because when you're not taking care of yourselves, you leave yourself open to psychic and negative attack. What happened, A. Marie? Was that too much? Is that not PG rated? That was somebody else's answer. Sorry. Put your phone on mute. Put your phone on mute. Or put the vibration, I mean the volume down. um, now I'm hearing what is your man thinking about you right now. He's sad, by the way, to answer that question that you didn't even ask. But Ariel, you got to take care of you because then you get irritable. Then you start taking stuff out on people. Wait for it. Here it comes, Ariel. You start becoming impatient. Right? So take care of you, and the energy and everything around you is taken care of as well. If you wasn't ready, you should have saw the images in my head. I actually saw just Yeah. But Tara, if you can confirm now, I apologize. We don't want to know about your sex life or anything like that, but I just kind of feel like your guy is in need of a sexual fix right now. How is the person that I want feeling about me right now? He's a little sad and depressed. He wonders, he hopes it's not over. He realizes I kind of feel like you guys have not spoken in a while, which feels out of the norm. And he just hopes that everything is okay. He misses you and he does want to talk to you, but he's not sure of what that conversation is going to be. They're saying the last time that he talked to you, you didn't seem like yourself. You seemed a little snippy. And he's just kind of unsure. Oh, that makes sense, A. Marie. The only reason why he's sad is because you posted the moving boxes. Oh, now I'm sad. I'm sad for him. He also feels like you got somebody else to help you too. Like you're excluding him or you've excluded him. All right, Ariel. No, no, no. You'll be so proud of me. I caught myself yesterday and saved the day. Yay! I was only feeling that when I'm alone. Oh. Probably true, Tara. Thank you. That is awesome. All right, guys, let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. Let's pull some more cards. I know he's so sad. You make him cry. You make him cry, A. Marie. Okay, guys, what I'm gonna do right now. Oh, sorry, card fell on the floor. All right, guys, well, here's what I'm gonna do right now for everybody who's in this room right now. Okay, Marcia, I see a payment that just came through for you. What is my person's current mindset? I need a more specific question because I'm getting he's bored, but I'm pretty sure that's not the answer that you're looking for. So I need a more specific question, Marcia. You want to know if he's been thinking about you. Have I been on his mind? Yes, remotely. He's been falling asleep a lot. So when it comes to thinking, when it comes to mental processing, I don't get that he's had a lot of time to do that because he's been tired and or exhausted. Angels are saying to me that there is a lot going on at work. They're saying he's not necessarily sure how he's going to get through the next couple of months. I don't know if that's related to work or if that's related to finances. But I also kind of feel like he's a little down and out himself. Like we must all collectively just be freaking depressed right now. I also kind of feel that for some reason they're saying he wants to move. I don't know what that move is related to. I don't know if the move is related to I don't know if the move is related to a physical move, a home move, or I don't know if the move is related to changing positions. Oh, there it is. He's playing catch up. He's trying to get out of this catch up mode. He's longing for and desiring for life to go back to normal, whatever that is. Now, again, Marcia, I'm pretty sure ain't none of that had to do with what you wanted to know. So if you have a more specific question, go ahead and ask your question. Hey, Marie, I see your payment. Go for it, but baby. Marcia, if you have a more specific question, go ahead and ask your question. A. Marie, I saw your payment. I saw your payment, so you can ask your question. What I'm going to do for everybody in the room, aside, including A. Marie and also Marcia, You guys are welcome to ask me any angelic and limited medium questions. Limited. And no, never mind. No medium questions because those tend to get really, really, really personal. So A Marie, I have only one question. Based on the two posts I put on Instagram, what else is Mr. thinking at this point? She forgot me. She's moving. He got pissed. He got pissed. He went through the 5 stages of grief in like 2 seconds. He got really nervous. And I'm talking nervousness in the heart chakra. Like, oh my God, like, I don't know. What should I like? He got real nervous and real frantic. Um, he's now saying to himself, should I reach out? Do I have to go over there? Like, what should I do? I'm gonna say this to you. Clutch your pearls, honey, because here comes one. He actually may cry. He actually may cry because he feels forgotten about. It's almost like, remember, insecure mind. So it's almost like that was the ultimate gesture of his insecurity, that you're moving on, you're moving away without him. You forgot about him. Of course, you can be on the lookout for an anonymous message. What you doing? When you leaving? Where you going? Right? That frantic, oh my God type message, right? So be on the lookout for that one. Okay, Marcia, spot on. Work is very uncertain right now. What is the mindset regarding our relationship? That's still freaking broad, bro. And I know you're a female. Um, he's not thinking about that. Work is dominating his thoughts right now. He feels unsettled. I don't think this is a word, but he feels unfooted. My angels come up with any kind of words they want to. He feels unstable. He doesn't feel like both feet are firmly planted on the ground. He's unsure and he's nervous. So that's kind of what's dominating his thoughts right now. Okay. Tara, do I have anxiety? Is that the reason why I'm sleeping good at night? I don't understand that question. I don't understand that question because anxiety would not make you sleep good at night. I did update the moving boxes post to say I'm doing everything by myself, I swear. Still the same of you leaving. Leaving without him. He misses you. He can't wait to talk to you. You're welcome, darling. He can't wait to talk to you, but he's scared. He's so scared that you are leaving him and that you left him. Okay. Anybody who has asked and paid for a question so far, if I have not answered, I know Tori, you're driving, but if I have not answered any of your questions, please go ahead and ask those now. We're at 8:34 Eastern. So what I would like to do, guys, I chose the name Alex Angel when I read for my first psychic service because I have such a deep and profound love for God and his angels, and I wanted to be a channel for any and everybody who wanted to connect with either your spirit guides or any of my guides or anybody, in the cosmos, right? So at this point, because we're about to close out in probably another 20-25 minutes. Yeah, Tara, the anxiety, it's an overactive mind. You're overthinking. So I wouldn't call it anxiety. I would call it overthinking. And an easy cure to that is for you to say to yourself before falling asleep, it's like, all right, guys, all right, brain, all right, mind, you did a good job today. But, now it's time for sleep. We're going to pick this up tomorrow. But for now, we got to shut it down so we can get a good night's sleep. You guys learn to talk to your body, learn to talk to your organs. They are energy beings just like you are. And once you actually do that, psychologically, your brain should shut down. Not only that, Tara, but please go ahead and text me and give me an update as far as, how that's working out for you. Okay. So for everybody else in the room, yes, A. Marie, yes. For everybody else in the room, I am opening myself up to you guys and the cosmos right now. So these questions are only for those of you who want to communicate with God, angels, not loved ones, because again, those are personal, and I would ask for you guys to book a reading. They get real personal, okay? But your guardian angels, archangels, dominions, powers, virtues, anybody's out there, cherubim, cherubim, Jesus, Moses, Buddha, whomever. If you guys have any questions, you want to connect with any of those energies, please let me know. Please go ahead and ask your questions. Guys, stay away from broad questions. What did you see for me? How is this? Is my life okay? The universe is an open book, darling, and although I have access to every last piece of information in this universe, it's too much for this little brain to process in about 20 minutes. Okay. So guys, if you have any questions, what do my archangels think? Are they guiding me? Who's my archangel? Was that image that I saw the other day? Two of Pentacles just kind of fell out. So for a lot of you guys, maybe you're wondering about career path, next moves. Sorry, angels just said to me, for some of you guys, we are helping you with your career path and your next move. For a lot of you guys, this could also represent balancing money. Okay. So, I feel like for the most part, for the majority, your money flow is really well, right? I do kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, this could be a second hobby. This could be a second stream of income. Okay. So Tara, I know you talked about your promotion that we gave to God, right? I know there are a couple of you out there as well who are working on promotions and things of that nature, or, applying for different jobs. I do kind of feel like God, angels, and universe is saying to you guys, yes, we will go ahead and balance out your finances. But what I'm also getting for this card as well is that for you guys, right, who had to go through the dark nights of the soul and had to do a bunch of healing work. And remember, I forget which pentacles, it was the 10 of Pentacles that came up earlier. This is the universe saying, great job, good reward. We're going to go ahead and tip you for your valiant effort. Okay. So angels are saying you guys are going to start seeing your finances especially balance out. Okay, so do you guys have any angelic questions? Natasha, are you still out there? My cards are just all crazy, cray, girl. What are you doing? You got cards flipped. Jesus, Moses. Natasha, are you still out there? Jesus, God, I done screwed up my whole deck. Does anybody have a medium question wanting to know about a loved one who has passed on? I would try. Okay, darling. Thank you. Your mom is here. I feel like she's been trying to help you with your worrying, but you've been brushing her off, right? As in you were not sure if that's her. Maybe she didn't come through clearly. Maybe you were too busy thinking overtime. I feel like mom tried to come through. Yes, darling. Cocoa muffin. Absolutely. Mom is trying to come through to soothe you, but for some reason you're not accepting her. I don't know if it's because you're looking for dad and mom is coming through, but let mom in. Because I also feel like she is hovering over or around your heart. Okay, because I feel like for you, You have a lot of anxiety in your heart, darling. And it's not anything I don't get to be worried about. I'm not a medical professional, but I don't get that it's anything to worry about. But I feel like you are taking a lot of anxiety to your heart. And that's not dangerous, but it's damn sure not good. Okay. So, um, please, please, please allow your mom in. Allow your mom in. Have conversations with her and talk to her. I also kind of get that your mom is not necessarily a planner. You know, maybe she doesn't know all of what to do, but she's going to help soothe you. Dad is just freaking excited. Dad is just like, oh, my baby's coming home. I can't wait. One of them is Tara. Are your grandfathers watching over you? One of them is. One is gone. And when I say gone, I don't feel like he is in this galaxy anymore. I feel like he's in a different dimension. He's in a different part of the universe. But one definitely is. Okay, good. Thank you, Natasha. That was specific. She sought you out. Tara, what I'm getting, I don't know if you had a grandfather who referred to somebody as big head. Hey, big head, get over here and give your grandfather a kiss and hug. Not saying he called you big head, but this one, I guess, who had like a nickname for somebody, that's the one who's watching over you. Yeah, your dad is like ridiculously excited, man. I'm excited. You already know, Natasha, when you and I have our sessions and your dad comes through, he always has his entourage of friends. And I feel like he's just been talking and she coming and she gonna bring the whole family. Yeah, yeah. And the kids are coming with her too. Yeah, and I'm excited. I just can't wait. I'm getting everything ready for her to just make sure everything is good. You know, he is so freaking excited. He is so incredibly excited. He's also proud of you too. He wants me to tell you. I do kind of feel like to an extent he's weeping just a little bit, and that's mostly because again, whatever this stress is that you're carrying, I don't know if you've broken down. I don't know if you're getting to the point where you're either nervous or worried to the point where you're breaking down, but that makes him sad, right? That absolutely makes him sad because you're so welcome. Um, that makes him sad because from his level, from where he sits, he only sees good things for you. Yeah, I can sense that. Yeah, you did break down. He only sees good things for you. He knows that you miss him. He knows that you want him to be there. He knows that you wish that you were going home to him. He knows that. I want you to know he knows that. Okay, and that hurts and that bothers him. Okay. Now, you guys have to remember energy does not have emotions. Okay. The only thing I'm communicating to you is the human equivalent for your understanding. Okay. But that hurts and bothers him because he only wants to see you smile. He's so excited and he only wants to see you smile. And he wishes he was there to just hug you and just put your head on his shoulder so you can hear and know, baby girl, it's going to be okay. It's all right. I know this is a big step in your life, but you would have taken bigger steps with or without me. So this is just another one. Don't worry. Don't cry. I'm here. I've not gone anywhere. Here, where's your mother at? I have to laugh at that because it's almost like, I love you, baby, come on in and hug your child. You know what I mean? It's almost like he just so lovingly handed you off to your mom, because I do kind of feel like your mom was not necessarily the comforter, but your mom knew how to soothe you, right? So it's almost like he did his part and then he brought her in to take the next leg. And I'm sorry, because I do kind of feel like, Natasha, you could be breaking down, going crazy, crying, excited and sad at the same time. But it's what's coming through to me now. And you know I love your parents. I love your parents and I love when they come through. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I love reading with your parents, man. Both of them. They are just a beautiful, beautiful soul. Anybody else who is on? It's 8:45 Eastern. Go on and ask your spiritual if you have any medium questions. Tara did answer your question about one of your grandfathers being here, the one who had the nickname, hey, Big Head, hey, Chunky Monkey, come on in here and get Grandpa a kiss. That one is watching over you. I did answer your question, Tori. Yes, you can absolutely book a session with me when this is done. For those of you who are in the room right now, I've mentioned that I started making candles. So for those of you guys who are on Instagram and you may be interested in maybe purchasing some of my candles, please go out there and take a look at them. They're really freaking gorgeous. I made this set today that I just was beside myself. But my Instagram is Alex's, ALEXS, Alex's .passionate.creations. Okay. And they're just my candles. I started it as a hobby and now I'm just kind of selling them. A Marie, I probably did miss yours. I know birds are messages, but not sure what the message was. Mm. I don't know. What were you doing? The message was about your health. The message was about your health. I'm hearing salt intake. I'm also hearing sweating, perspiring. I'm hearing missing things. Hey, Natasha, I see you, girl, on Instagram. I'm hearing about neglecting health. A Marie, come on and update me if you have another follow up. A Cleveland, yes. When Jada was gone, my toilet was flushing on its own twice. Never happened before. Was someone trying to get my attention? No. Mm-mm. I feel like there's been an energy. I'm getting hot. Like all of a sudden, the freaking AC is not like blowing now, right? Not only that, but when these spirits and energy starts coming through me, my temperature is rising. Go figure. So if you guys see my head getting moist, that's why. But A Marie, no, I'm getting that you get flickering like around over here. You know, could feel like something's in your eyelash. That's your mama, baby. Ah, messages from your mama. A Marie's mom. Do you have? She's so excited. She's like, hey girl, it's been a while. I know you've been doing them things to try to connect with me and try to get with me, but I just been out just kind of doing some things. Um, she's hugging you, right? She's hugging you. I miss you. Your mom, first of all. Okay, you know how like back in the days you would see like Pretty Woman and Beverly Hills Cop and how they used to depict Beverly Hills, the white women in glasses with their bags and going into Chanel, and that's your mom in the afterlife, A Cleveland. Okay. She is busy. Okay. She's of course not forgotten you guys. But what I'm also hearing too from her is it's almost like she's trying to use herself as an example for you and your sister. As in, don't be confined and don't be stuck in like these one spots. Make sure you get out there, you see the world, you travel, you open yourself up to life, especially with spirits who have passed on. A lot of those guys understand that they're in a different dimension. And a lot of those guys understand that you guys are in the physical 3D dimension, right? So it's almost like air hitting a hand, right? So they understand, say, for instance, that difference. Okay. And a lot of those guys wish that they can go back in the 3D so they can connect you, they could touch you, they can interact with you on a physical level. Okay. For your mom specifically, Ariel, it's almost like she's using the wind, right? Her flight, her plight into the spiritual realm to motivate and also lead both you and your sister to expand. Okay. Don't get stuck in one spot like mama did, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So in your mom's lifetime, you might have experienced her wanting to do more, wanting to be more, maybe even wanting to travel, but she couldn't because she had the two babies and she might have had a husband and she was kind of quote unquote stuck in this 3D and stuck in one spot. But Hunty, in the spiritual, your mother is gone. Okay. Metaphorically and cosmically, whatever's in them damn bags, I don't even know. Okay. But that just kind of symbolizes to me that she is soaking up all of this beautiful afterlife energy. And again, the wind and the breeze and the little breath and the gentle notion and something's around you and in your ear. And that's her kind of, again, trying to teach you to expand and to move on and move out and move away as a reminder. Hey, be like me. Hey, follow my lead. Hey, do these things that I wasn't able to do that I'm now able to do as well. Ariel, any kind of confirmation would be great, or additional questions that you have would be awesome. Hey Marie, I was walking into work yesterday and a bird kept following me um all the way to the door. Oh, when the bird was around you, you was thinking about Mister. Yeah, I kind of feel like angels are saying to me that was your law of attraction manifestation, because I feel like you asked the universe for a message or messenger, and the universe sent you a message and messenger. You just didn't know what the hell the message was, right? Maybe that was something that you should have asked, was that make sure the message is clear and that I understand it, right? That's definitely something that I asked for. It's like, okay, when I get the answer, make sure I'm paying attention, or make sure that I can interpret it. I know what the hell. Okay. So I do kind of feel like that was definitely law of attraction, the universe coming back and saying, hey, here's the answer to your question. And you were just like, huh? What? What's the answer? Still don't what? I don't know what that is. All right, guys, we're about 9 minutes out. Does anybody have any other questions or follow up? I love these medium readings. The other thing too, guys, is I don't want to, I notified a lot of you guys tonight about this session, and I don't want to keep doing that every week. So I don't know if it's you guys setting a reminder. I don't expect you to be here every week. Hell, I don't even know if I'm gonna be here every week. But as we did in our last session, if if you guys don't have any other questions, can you tell me how you like this flow, or what you would like to see in future sessions? And thank you from everything that I am, for you guys being here, for you guys supporting me and supporting what I do. It means the world to me. I mean, everybody in this room probably has been reading with me for probably more than 3 years, right? With a couple of exceptions, right? I picked up a couple of new clients. Thank you so much. But the majority of you guys have been reading with me for about 3+ years. And I'm so honored that you would allow me, this close to your heart and your spirit and your loved ones and yourself, and just everything that's sacred about you. And you guys know I don't take that lightly. I don't take that lightly. You mean everything to me. I will give you anything that I had to give you spiritually, right? To make sure that you guys are okay. The reason why I go overtime a lot of the times is because I refuse to get off the phone unless I know you're freaking okay, right? And most of the times, empathetically, I can tell. Okay. So, I always kind of forget to say thank you, or always charge it to my head, never charge it to my heart. But it means so much to me that you guys trust me and allow me this close to your existence. It means everything to me. And I thank you so much. Okay. Going back to questions. Again, guys, you can let me know frequency. Do you like the format? You want the weekly reminders, just anything that's on your mind. Thank you so much, Tara. I love you, darling. And I have no problem reminding you if that's what it takes. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you. Thanks, Anna. I don't want to interrupt your lives either. I don't want to be a nuisance like, hey, I'm going live. It's up to you guys. It's completely up to you guys. All right, guys, we are nearing the 5 minute mark. Any questions about your angels? Oh, sorry. I have one. My angels just said, we have one for them. It's very simple. Okay, my laptop was flashing. I don't know if it was about to go dead. But the message is very simple for you guys. Keep believing. Keep believing. I know your hearts have gone through some really, really tough times. We know that. It's unfortunate, however, for us because we don't have hearts, right? We don't know about the human emotional condition. That's why those of you were chosen to enter into this realm so you can experience that. A lot of the times to help regulate your energy and to help you evolve and move into a higher level of existence and vibration. We know it's tough, but always remember, with every last lesson, with every heartbreak, with every angry moment, with all of those things comes enlightenment. There is no place in this universe where light does not exist. Light is everywhere. Light is who you are. Light is inside of you. So for those of you at times who you do not feel love and loved, for those of you who have had to let go of those people who loved you the most and whose love you can feel the most, that love is still there because the light is still there. Just like we are here and you are there and we are you, we are one. Okay? Never let that go. Never let that go. Never let this world make you forget who you really are. Never. We won't let you. So, for those of you, again, who are experiencing tough times and heartache and sorrow, this too shall pass. I mean, it has to. It always will. It always has been. It is the history of who we all are. Okay? So, don't settle in it and don't stay in it. Okay? We love you guys so much. We are honored. We're here to help you and love you and enlighten you. Okay? Don't forget us. Don't forget us. We're here always. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to go ahead and end our session today. Tori, give me about 10 or 15 minutes and I will call you. Look at, she just made her payment. I love you so much. All right, guys. So I hopefully I may be back on next week, and if I am, for those of you who wanted the reminders, I definitely will send those out. Guys, keep believing. Please keep believing. All right, guys. Love you. Good night.